welcome to another IT Wildcard episode. So I'm getting ready to do my next Learn to Code, Code to Learn episode, and as a consequence I need to install Scala. So I thought I'd do a little IT Wildcard episode on how I set up Scala. And I'll also talk a little bit about a potential problem you can have. I had it on one machine but not the other, because I tried it twice. First time on one machine went in fine. Second time on a different machine, not so straightforward. So we'll talk a little bit about that. Here we go. First things first, you just need to go to the Scala download page on the Scala website. I'll include a link to this in the descriptions of the video. Under here, it's already detected that I've got Windows, so that's easy. This is on a Windows machine, and I can then download it. And when I download it, it's going to download a zip file, and I just unzip the zip file, and there it is. So I'm going to just run that now. Run the try that again. There we go. So run it, and both times I installed it, it went through fine. So it checked, it found the JVM tick, checked that I had, checked that this had been updated or was in the path, check, did the install. You can see here it's just going through and just checking they're already there, which they will be, because I've run through this once already. This is the third time I've recorded this video, by the way. And then you just press enter. So everything looked good to go. So what I actually did was I fired up, let me just grab that, being a bit lazy here. I fired up Visual Studio Code, as I would always do. And in here, I just typed Scala // version. Always a good starting point. And you can see it's fine now. When I tried it originally, I got an error about the location of Java_home. And so that's in your environment settings. So on Windows, you just go to those. And you do that now, actually. Edit the environment settings. It looks like this. You click on here. When you click on there, I won't bring it up because I don't want everybody to see all my environment settings. But when you click on here, you have two sets, like a user and a system. And what I'd noticed was in there, the Java_home was pointing to what seems to be a temporary installation file for Scala, which was really odd. Even though it had already detected the JVM as being, in where it was supposed to be, from my particular setting, which is the Open JDK version that I'm using. Now, I'm not sure why I didn't run into the same problem on my laptop, but possibly it may be because there's a slightly different version of Java on there. Anyway, the important bit to fix it is you find out wherever your Java, your JDK is, and you point or you alter Java_home in both the places, actually, in both the user and the system I did it, to be this particular folder. So basically it's the folder where all of these folders reside. You don't want to go all the way into bin. It just needs to be this. So I simply went in and then copy pasted this across into the settings for the home path. Once I did that, everything worked as it is now, and then I was able to just run some test stuff. Now that's the first bit done. What you then want to do is go into, and in this case I'm using Visual Studio Code. You might have a favourite IDE you like to use, but I'm using Visual Studio Code. And what I did was I simply went into the marketplace and located this Scala Metals and then installed it. And when you install it, it will also install the official Scala syntax. And as soon as I did that as well, then I'm in a position where now I can run some rather crude Scala code. It just goes 1, 2, 3. Boom. And there we go. Done. So yeah, if you run into any problems and you start getting error messages when you're doing any of these Scala versions saying about Java_home, you just alter it and just make sure it's the folder where the binaries and everything else is contained, or all the other folders are contained, but not the binary folder itself. It's the one up from that. Okay, thanks once again for watching. Bye for now, and I will catch you in a future video.